I used to think my brain was basically locked in by the time I hit 30. You know that feeling? Like, okay, I'm done learning, done growing. My neurons are what they are. I'd hear people talk about brain health, and I'd think, yeah, sure, but that's genetics. That's just how I'm wired. I wasn't doing anything deliberately to change my brain because I genuinely didn't think I could. Then I stumbled onto this research from Stanford. It was maybe 3 years ago, and it completely shifted how I see my own mind. The lead researcher, Theo Palmer, published work showing that your brain literally generates new neurons, new brain cells, every single day of your life, every single day until you die. Not just when you're a kid, not just in your 20s, right now. That hit me hard because it meant everything I thought about my brain's potential was wrong. Here's how it actually works, and I promise this will make sense. Your brain has these regions, particularly the hippocampus, which handles memory and learning. And inside those regions are cells called neural progenitor cells. Think of them like blank slates waiting for instructions. When you do certain things, those cells get activated, divide, and become fully functional neurons. New brain cells? But here's the catch. They only survive and wire into your brain's network if you use them. If you don't engage them, they get pruned away. It's like your brain saying, hey, if you're not using this, I'm recycling it. So neuroplasticity isn't just about reshaping old connections. It's about literally generating new neural tissue. Your brain is a living, growing organ, not a static hard drive. Now, the hard evidence. Harvard Medical School has been studying this for over 2 decades. They found that people who engage in consistent learning activities generate new neurons at rates up to 40% higher than sedentary controls. 40%. And here's the really important part. The University of California, San Francisco, UCSF, published data showing that this neurogenesis, this new brain cell growth, happens across the lifespan. No age limit. The NIH has confirmed this repeatedly. One meta-analysis looked at over 100 studies and found sustained evidence that neuroplasticity is real, measurable, and, crucially, trainable. You can actually dial it up. You can optimize it. I can't believe this isn't headlines everywhere, honestly. So I started experimenting with this myself. The first thing I did was add deliberate learning to my routine. Not passive YouTube scrolling, but actual learning. I picked something completely new to me, something that required focus and mistakes. I chose learning basic music theory because I'd always felt musically illiterate. That feeling of, I don't know this yet, is actually the signal your brain needs. That discomfort is neuroplasticity happening. Within about 2 weeks of 15-minute sessions, I noticed something subtle but real. My focus during other tasks felt sharper, like my brain was more alert. The second thing I changed was movement. I started walking differently, not just cardio, but deliberate movement that required balance and coordination. Tai Chi, actually. This is huge because complex movement that requires your brain to problem solve where your body is in space, triggers neurogenesis in ways regular running doesn't. Not that running is bad, it's just that novelty and complexity are the currencies your brain cares about. Third, I got serious about sleep. I know, everyone talks about sleep. But here's what changed for me. Sleep isn't passive recovery. During sleep, especially deep sleep, your new neurons actually integrate into existing networks. It's like your brain is installing the software you wrote during the day. I shifted my bedtime by an hour. Nothing crazy, but I aimed for consistency, and I started noticing that my learning felt more solid. Ideas connected better. That wasn't placebo. That's neuroscience. And the fourth thing, honestly, was social. I started having more conversations about topics I was trying to learn. Teaching someone else forces your brain to reorganize information and build new pathways. Explaining something makes it real in ways just knowing it doesn't. Here's what I want you to do this week. Just pick one small thing that's genuinely new to you, something you've always wanted to understand but never made time for. Commit to 15 minutes today. That's it. Not because I'm telling you to, but because you're about to feel your own brain waking up, and I promise that feeling is worth paying attention to. Your brain isn't fixed. It's literally waiting for permission to grow. And I'll be here sharing everything I keep finding about how to make that happen. Let's figure this out together.